Good morning, guys. Here we are again at the Shasta Dam. It was kind of raining earlier. I had planned to install this solar panel because it's kind of we don't have room in the RV for it. It's been living on top of the bed, and we'll keep hitting our our ankle with it. So it kind of stopped raining. I'm gonna install it, and hopefully it will dry. I mean, it doesn't really need to dry. That die cord thing, I'm also putting screws in it, so we'll probably wait a couple hours after I put it up there, and hopefully it will be good. I don't have any usually people use the refrigerator vent to like run the lines down, but I don't have any of that. My battery bank is right under the stairs here, and I don't really put any holes on the RV, really. So what I was thinking, I would just run it down, just right down, what is it? Oh, right there. So if I just run it all the way down, like eventually I'll get like a channel thing to put it in there, and then run the cable right into my battery bank. I think you can't really see it because the awning thing will cover it. Just that little part over there, you might see it for a bit, but I don't think it's that big of a deal anyway. So that's my thought about running that down. I think it's gonna be fine. That way, if I resell the RV, all I have to do is just take it off, take out the cable. I don't have to like do any special things, and I honestly don't know how should I drilling and on the roof and running wires down will take like forever, and I'm not into the mood for that. So it'll be a little cosmetic thing, we'll see, and they'll probably bother me for a while because I'm a little OCD, but I'd rather do that than drill holes around it through the roof and through the walls and stuff. I just don't know where to. I'm sure if it was an install place, they would, you know, probably take panels apart. I don't really want to do that, so that's what we're doing this morning. Oh, let me grab those wires from you.
Where do you want me to get it?
Those wires.
Okay. The two little ones?
Yeah, no, the ends. You see the ends? Those caps?
So?
And those big looking black.
These ones?
Yeah. You can tie them both together. Just like that, yeah. Through this hole. No, don't do that. Don't do that because I need them to go through this.
Oh, how am I?
Just tie them to the end. Don't get that loop out. That loop you just made with the cable.
Oh, you want me?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the outside. I don't want to like drill the walls and stuff. I'm gonna get a little channel to go along. The batteries are right there.
Oh, yeah.
Usually people like drill down, go in the refrigerator and come back, go down. It's just too much.
Okay.
Because this way, if you resell the RV, you'll just take this out real quick.
Right, yeah.
Well, can you open the
what?
the awning?
The awning?
Yeah, just open it just a little bit.
Okay.
There's a button in there on the stairs.
Awning, out.
It's not going?
No.
How come?
Batteries, maybe?
No. Keep going. Keep it pushed. What the heck? Doesn't have enough battery?
Should I turn the generator on?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
That's good. So my plan here is to just like that, but I'm gonna measure. So I'm like the same distance from over there on both sides. how you decide on where to place it, but I mean, the most important thing is to find out, keep it away from vents, like covering it from the sun. But I think that's a good spot for me because I can just run the cables down there. If I put in the middle, it makes no sense. I mean, as long as I don't have any, and I can elevate each side, I can tilt it either that way or this way. So that was my main concern. The antenna here is looking good. Yeah, that little thing, originally my plan was to get rid of this and then wire it with that existing wire over there, but that wire is like so small, I don't think it can handle the voltage coming from this big panel, so didn't see that as a plus. I don't know where that goes. I mean, it's supposed to top off the battery, keep them charged, but I don't know if that's actually doing any good. I mean, it's got a light in there that says it's charging, but I don't know. So I'd rather just do my own thing and go straight down and not mess with that small wire over there. So yeah, now it's the moment of truth. I'm gonna put down the die core and put the screws and hope for the best type deal. But I think that's a good spot. I'm happy with where that's at. So that's what I zip tied them over there. They're gonna go around down. I'll probably get some tape and just tape it in here so that way it doesn't fly anywhere. Yeah, it's time now to go ahead and put the die core. Oh boy, that didn't hit anything. That just hit like styrofoam. It just went in really easy. So maybe the other ones will hit. But I mean, it's just a thin roof and styrofoam, and it's not much to it, I guess. So hopefully it'll work. I'm gonna put more die core on top of them. So yeah, I got all 4 of them, and now I'm gonna try to put some around. Yeah, so this is the final product. I'm gonna get some white tape and replace that duct tape, but for now, I think that should do it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple hours, I think, before we hit the road, so this thing will dry out. Hopefully I didn't put it too close to that vent over there, but I needed to kind of run the wire straight down instead of having like, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if the sun is that low, it's probably setting. It's not really going to get any shade. Plus, I can move the RV. If I see that I really need sun, I can just turn the RV a little bit. So we'll see. It's just an experiment this time, I guess. So what I want to do here, I already have two. I have 2 house batteries, those ones, and I have a engine main battery for the. Boo! Don't fall in there, Taco. So what I want to do, I've got this other 3rd battery that my idea is to mount it on the outside of this compartment. So that's what I'm going to do, just add in a 3rd battery. I got this battery because when we were broken down, I was using this to just power my computer separately. I would charge around the generator for a couple hours, charge this battery. I could run my computer. Before I had a laptop, I could run the desktop computer out of just this battery for, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours to upload videos overnight. That was my original plan for that. So now since I have it, I might as well just add it to the battery bank. Can't hurt. Oh man, I think it's gonna start raining. And then I just put that fresh die cord over there. I hope not. Hey!
Okay, so Angel's installing the solar panel, and so we're going to be at this campsite for a couple more hours while what's it called, the die core sets. Self-elevating die core. That's super fancy. So I'm going to make some soup. Kids asked for chicken noodle soup because it's not terribly warm, like 60s. Now 60s is cold for us, despite the fact that Montana they're getting crazy snow, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm starting with some chicken drumsticks. Sometimes I'll use chicken drumsticks, sometimes I'll just use, oh sorry, there we go. Sometimes I'll just use diced up chicken, but I have the drumsticks now, so I'm just gonna let them get a start in some oil while I chop up all of my veggies. Got 2 Spanish onions. I'm just gonna do like a small dice on those. Peel off that layer. Okay, so we sweat those veggies really well. I added in some green beans. We had a bunch of fresh green beans and I don't want them to go bad. So I keep adding them to everything we're eating. Anyways, I'm gonna add a thing of chicken broth. And I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken bone broth. A bit of a fanatic about bone broth. I get my kids to drink it a lot. I think it keeps us healthy. There's so many solid nutrients in there. It's part of like the system of things I like to do to keep the kids healthy, on top of probiotics and kefir and you know, basic vitamins and fermented cod liver oil. I actually get my kids to take fermented cod liver oil, if you can believe that, but they do it, and they're pretty darn healthy. I have all everything. Bone broth. Okay, we're gonna let that simmer and cook for probably the next 45 minutes. I can put noodles in at this point, or at the end I will put noodles in so they don't overcook. But I think we're gonna do rice today. So I would put rice in now so that the rice has plenty of time to soften up. If you use brown rice, you need quite a bit more time. White rice or jasmine will take, you know, probably only 20 minutes. So kind of depending on how long you think you need. So I'm actually gonna use brown basmati rice because I have a little bit left. It's gonna take me a little bit longer, but at least I can use it up. Okay, so that's all I think. I'm gonna let this simmer and cook on medium for probably the next 45 minutes. I'm gonna cover it so that rice keeps all that steam in. And that's it.
You like it, chicken? Here you go.
Yeah. Nugget.
That is the final product.
Final product.
So this is what I kind of did over here. I brought the cable all the way down there. The cable is all the way down there, and I installed the extra battery in the outside over there, and I brought the cables positive to positive, negative. Not sure if that's the correct polarity. I mean, it is a polarity, but I mean, like some people I've seen online and they do them in parallel. But those they do those on golf carts, so I'm not sure about 12-volt batteries, deep cycle. So now I have 3 batteries. I put the charge controller in here for now so I can keep an eye if it's charging or not. And I have this really cheap, tells me what the percentage of my battery is. Right now it's saying it's 60%. I'll keep an eye on that thing. Yep, so this is temporary. There's no sun today. By all days, and I had to install it. But we're gonna hit the road now because we have 2 hours to drive to our next campsite. It's a freecampsite.net again, but this one we're able to see pictures online. It looked pretty nice. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road and bring you guys along. Probably a good idea to have given this at least 24 hours, but I think it's pretty dry. We're gonna have to hit the road here. I can't wait any longer, but it'll be nice, but I think it'll be fine. I'll check in when when we get to our campground. This is the campground we stayed. Well, more like parking lot, but the lake, the dam was right here. Really pretty.
So we are driving by huge groves of olive trees. This is really unusual for us because we're used to seeing olive trees in Italy, and these are so manicured and all in a row. And obviously they're used for mass production, but I think they're machine harvested. They must be harvested by machine. Whereas in Italy, like if you see an olive grove, it'll have all these nets around it because they'll beat the olives out of the olive trees and they'll fall into the nets. They don't really use machines nearly as much. Especially since they don't have as much flat land. I've never seen olive groves like on flat land in Italy. They're always like on hillsides. But this is, you can definitely tell this is somebody's really big business. Oh yeah, wow, look on this side of the highway. They're just starting them. Look how flat this is. No wonder they can machine harvest it. Wow. We are on the way to, where are we staying? Cowboy Campground, wherever that's at. It's on the end of Clear Lake. And so, we have another hour and a half, I think. Hour and 20 minutes ahead of us.
Put a slide back?
Yeah,
Hey, Taquito!
I want to put.
We made it to our campsite. It's in the middle of nowhere, like always.
And Snake Country.
This is a fire pit.
Snake Country. Snake Country. See all this dry grass?
It's leveling us up.
Okay. Where's the ski? Can I?
Okay. Let me grab this over here.
Here we go, people. Kind of hard to put it out.
Hugo loves to put the slides out.
And me. Try to be careful to not break my thumb. My car.
The best part is to open the slides, and the RV feels huge. Did you finish the book now? Alright, shut her up.
It's too windy to make a fire. We'd start a big one.
Let's start a big one. We have too much firewood. We have too much.
Ooh, chocolate bar. What's a piece of chocolate?
It's been in the freezer for forever.
I know.
Yeah, was that in the freezer for a long time? Yeah, this is it. Really windy. We wanted to make a fire, but it's kind of windy, so I'm gonna have to skip the fire. We're gonna have to put the California sticker in here. The kid's been waiting for a long time to get the sticker in there. We did go to California with that little car last week, but we're only putting stickers to the states that we go with our RV, so that's the plan for this time. Whoa, the wheel is like high up, but yeah, not bad. Really peaceful over here. Well, probably if the wind calms down a little later, we might start a fire, roast some marshmallows and stuff. The kids will love that. Hey Rainbow, hey Goof, hey Goofer. That looks a little low. I always get out and inspect when I leave, and scratch, nothing is falling apart. Oh, they do? They're gonna put the California sticker on.
The
I'm gonna climb up there on the roof and see what the solar panel looks like because it's windy and man, I didn't let it cure at all, like a couple hours. So, are you guys ready to put the California sticker? I gotta find the stickers.
I'm California.
The Sunshine State.
That's the Sunshine State.
Oh, Florida.
What is that?
There goes Fiona. Make sure it's clean though.
We are here. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tito wants to watch.
Make sure you do a good job.
Don't do a crappy job.
Is that a good job?
Oh, no.
I don't think so, Fiona.
Can we pull it off?
You can, but it's just fine. You did great. High five.
It's so much better with the new state on it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Looks so much better than just 5 states.
We look like we haven't been anywhere.
Every day I'm Dumbledore, Dumbledore.
Rest of the Play-Doh. Whoa, you can actually make a patty with this.
So I'm gonna make some lamb again with beans. Why are you looking at me? Those are dry beans, and I'm gonna add some water. All of that goodness is gonna go inside the pressure cooker. There's all that stuff, and I'm gonna add some more water to cover it up. Because that's some mistakes that people make with this Instant Pots pressure cooker. If you don't put enough liquid in there, it's gonna build pressure. It's gonna turn into a bomb. I mean, these new ones, I think they shut off or whatever. They have a backup pressure release, but you want to have plenty of liquid in there. Even if it's too much liquid, you can take it off once it's done. But not a good idea to just risk it. Studying wine with a glass of wine. The kids are playing with this Mad Matter. It's like a sand thing. It's really one day before we got on the road, we played for a whole day. Because I've never done it with lamb before. What do you guys think? Is it good?
Mm-hmm.